in the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner.
This is a really important point that she's brought out here, and I want you to go back to the original video and read all the comments on it. So once you've read the comments, I want you to take to heart what they are saying. And I want you to see yourself in your previous relationships if you've been divorced and reflect on how you have treated your ex-partner. Perhaps you need to go back and apologize, and perhaps you need to do some work on yourself. You see, there are wounds on both sides of the gender gap. The men have behaved poorly towards the women, and the women have behaved poorly to the men. I'm saying that again, the women have behaved poorly to the men. Go back and listen to it. It's a great video. It's really, really important that we grab hold of this, because in the future, there might not be anybody out there to date. I'm Ingrid. I'm all about relationships.
Good point. Take all this to heart. As we have seen, there has been pain and hurt on both sides. We can't just sit and blame the women. We can't just sit and blame the guys. We need to take responsibility for our actions, and we need to be accountable. Until then, we are going to continue suffering and staying single forever, and single and lonely. And no one wants to be lonely, because with loneliness comes sickness and depression. You don't want to be single forever. Because some of the reasons that the guys gives are just so flimsy, you know? And I keep saying that. Most of the guys here, I've watched this video, and most of the guys who are talking here keep mentioning financial dependence. If you listen to them, you will see that they keep talking about financial dependence. But I'll tell you that it's 2023, and most of the ladies are financially independent. Women have come to understand that they need to have their own money. They need, no matter if they come from a rich family, if they're married to a rich man, if they've made money by them, maybe they inherited money from someone, you know, they know that being financially independent is so important. It's of utmost importance to every woman's life. Women nowadays know that. They know that. So when you keep saying that, most of the women are coming to rip you off your money. Most of the women are dependent. Most of the women are liabilities, not an asset. Come on, what are the kind of women you're meeting? Like, where do you get these women who are so dependent on you? And there is a point that I want to bring up here. You attract what you are. If you keep attracting women who are coming to rip off you, bro, you need to check on yourself. You need to work on yourself, because there must be something that is making this particular type of women to be attracted to you, because they found out that you're so easy to manipulate. You're so easy to manipulate, to spend on them. That's why they keep coming to you. And maybe you've had one relationship with that kind of like experience, or two relationships, but you shouldn't just conclude about all other women. One experience will make you to cancel all other women. No, you shouldn't do that. You should never do that. Just one experience you have with one woman, you cancel all other women. And that's a problem with so many men, because I know that men and their ego are so intertwined. Like, if you poke a man's ego, or you try, if you do something to a man, especially like rejection from a man gets rejection from a woman, his ego might be destroyed forever. And with that one experience, he might never have that courage to go to talk to a woman. And this is what I see here. Most of the men with one experience, they keep generalizing about every other woman. Oh, they are dependent. Oh, they are coming from my money. They are coming from my money. They are not coming for your money. We all need to take responsibility for our actions. We need to be accountable. If you're not accountable, you can't be in a serious relationship. You can never ever be in a serious relationship. You need to be accountable. You need to work on yourself. You need to tell yourself, oh, I was wrong on this, on that, on that. I need to work on this, on that, on that. I need to work on myself. I need to change. I need to do better. If you don't do that, you need to do self-assessment. If you don't do that, then you're not ready to be in a serious relationship with someone else. You're not ready. Then you should have your peace and be single, as you so say. But life is more beautiful and more enjoyable with someone who cares and loves you, whom you understand. You need to understand someone. You need to be patient with someone. You need to be accepting of the other person.